Oh my goodness, where do we even begin? Did you think you'd be tuning into my channel and seeing me watching people, filming people, while also being filmed? If that was on your bingo card, then you're ahead of me. But this is what I actually was witnessing. Right before my very eyes, 3 teams of incredibly tired and amazing workers, all standing before the judgment panel, waiting to find out if they had won Gutted Season 2. But this story begins long before this moment. In fact, it begins way back in Colorado. But not just any Colorado, the hottest possible part, the desert. And the desert is where we were all called for Gutted Season 1. I had no idea what Gutted was last year. I was just scooting along in Colorado, enjoying all of the beautiful places, and I got a notification. One from Miss Lady Bugout. Lady Bugout invited me to go to Gutted, and I had no idea what she was even talking about, so I had to look it up, and whenever I did, I found, hey, yeah, this could be fun. And oh boy, was my life about to change. In fact, since that first event, my life has flipped upside down, and I have found so many wonderful travel companions. I met so many interesting people, and despite the fact that the elements were against us, there were sand tornadoes, it was super hot, and no one could leave, Gutted Season 1 brought us all together in a unique way. So whenever I found out that it was time for Season 2, I was off. But this was going to be a very different experience. Unlike Gutted Season 1, where I was a spectator and meeting all of my new friends, I actually had a friend who was on a team this time, and that changed my experience entirely. Today, we're going to be jumping right in to my Gutted experience, and well, it's a wild ride. It is day 1 here at the Gutted event, and we are already settled into our site, kind of. I'm going to be showing you what it took to get our setup completely how we wanted it to, and some of the craziness that ensued along the way. But for now, we're going to go check on the tents, see what's going on, and see what's on the schedule. Okay, so we found Dee. We're behind the scenes a little bit here. Dee, how's it going day 1?
It is going awesome, you guys. Van team rocks. We rock. We rock. Yeah, go van team.
Yes, go van team. Of course, we might be a little bit biased. We're all van people, so you know. But we are going to go check out some of the other rigs and show you what's kind of going on behind the scenes. Day 1 so far has been very interesting, and it's getting kind of later in the day, so we're going to kind of make our rounds a little bit. Okay guys, so something else that we discovered on day 1 here is they have a field of solar panels. Now, why, you're asking probably? Well, because they're powered by Anchor, and so they're charging everything up right here outside of the big tent. I think they were having a little bit of connection issue, and so they were resourceful and just took advantage of the fact that they have this wonderful power sponsor, Anchor. So yeah, this is gonna be cool. This is gonna be super cool. But again, this is just day 1, so we have some time still. Okay, so Riley is going to be with me throughout the entirety of this experience here at Gutted 2022. Whoa. And Riley, you were there last year. In fact, that's where we met.
That's where we met, yes.
Yeah, we totally met at Gutted 2021. We were out in the Colorado desert, and it was a very different experience than this experience. I'm going to be showing you the campground that we're at kind of along the way, so you can see what cool place that they have found for us.
It's awesome.
Also, we're going to kind of document the side that's more like the spectator side, I think.
Yeah.
We're going to be showing you clips of what's going on in the tent, talking about some of the sponsors and stuff like that, but overall, this is a cool experience.
This is really, really neat, yes.
So I'm super excited, and we're just gonna keep showing you around, so let's go. Good morning, it's day 2 here at Gutted, and guess what? We're about to go take showers because, well, after day 1, we feel like we needed them. I'm a little sore today. I don't know if it has to do with the fact that we moved around a lot, that we assembled our parcel, that we just were crazy people. I have no idea, but I'm hoping for some hot water on my back to make it feel a little bit better because we got a lot to do here on day 2 of Gutted. Okay, we are all done and now we get to start our day. And I have to say, it's been kind of nice here. Last night it rained just a little bit and it is definitely cooler here and just beautiful day, but we may still have a little bit more rain. So we're going to go back to camp. We have a couple of things to work on. We have to go and pick up Lady Bugout's phone. I've been doing her social media while I'm here. And then we're gonna go explore just a little bit so we can go and capture some footage for her. So this is gonna be a fun one here on Gutted Day 2. Okay, so Riley's driving us back over to camp and we're going through the tent area. And as you can see, it's a pretty nice sized space up here. On the right, that's where they're working on all of the vehicles. On the left, there's like a chill zone where they're also gonna do some different kinds of things. And so, yeah, we're gonna go back to camp and then we're gonna come back and look for a guy named Peter. Apparently, we have to find a guy named Peter. But there it is, guys. We'll be right back. Also, Riley said that she ran into some kiddos and they were passing out a schedule. So today is the second day, day 2. So today there was morning yoga at 8:30, community building time, and then Bob Ross painting is going on at 10:30. So it looks like we just missed that one. Becoming a Content Creator 101 is at 3, and that's a panel. And then there's a nightly hangout that's going to be happening at the Escapees stage. The Escapees are a group that are here as one of the sponsors. We'll talk about them a little bit later and kind of get to know them a little bit more and what exactly they do for nomads, but it's pretty cool. Okay, so we came back to camp and we're letting our hair dry and decided that we were going to eat some breakfast. So this morning we have accomplished breakfast and we decided we were going to do a special project. Let me tell you about it. Okay, so our plan is that we want to do something nice for Lady Bugout because these days are long. She is going in at like 5 o'clock in the morning and she's not getting out until like 6 or 7 in the afternoon. And so we wanted to show her some support from all of our friends who couldn't make it, many of which we met at Gutted last year. So we reached out to a bunch of our friends and we are creating this like montage of happiness. So when she gets back from the build tomorrow, we are hoping to have all of these really awesome messages to like boost her up because that's like the midway point. So that's what we're hoping for. We just sent out all the emails and now it's time for us to move about the day. In the meantime though, Riley made us some hot cocoa and this is the perfect way to start the day because it is a little bit cozy, a little bit warm, and at the same time gives us a little bit of that sugary rush in the morning to kind of get us moving. So cheers guys, let's go have some fun. Okay guys, so we are ready to go now. We're going to go up to the event. I have my camera that I'm about to grab. I have some stickers and I'm bringing along my Murphy Outfitter bag, but I'm gonna close up the van, lock it up tight, and we're off. You guys might notice that Riley has a big bag that we're taking with us. We're going up to the big tent and we're actually taking a little bit of a picnic. Yeah, this is gonna be super fun. Okay, so Riley, it's day 2 and we just checked in under the tent.
Yeah.
What do you think so far?
It looks like they're making a lot of progress.
I'm really excited and I don't know much about individual builds right now. We see a couple shelves that are being constructed obviously and there's a whole lot of moving parts. They're still in the cutting phases because it's only day 2 and I think as a whole this is going to be a fun one. Now, what do you think about the RV that they picked out this year?
It's an older RV, right?
Yeah, I feel like it's a lot smaller than the one last year too.
I think it is smaller than the one last year.
Yeah, so this is gonna be a lot different. And of course, they did have a schoolie last year and it was a short bus and they raised the roof, but this year I don't think that they're doing that.
Yeah,
I think that they're just gonna focus on the construction inside. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so far, very interesting. But we just got over to this area where the tents are and we're about to go check out the other tent to go see what's going on over there and to have our picnic. Okay guys, it's about time to eat. We made little sliders. These are just ham and cheese sliders on Hawaiian rolls. Yummy! And Riley has some too. And then we have a bag of goodies down here. So we're gonna eat and then go to the panel. Okay guys, we are over at the Escapees RV Club stage, and that's where we're actually going to be doing one of the panels. Today I'm on a panel for content creation, and so everyone can come here and sit in the shade. There's a nice breeze, and we're going to be up here. So it should be kind of interesting talking about some content creation. But this is just one of the mini panels that they're doing this year at Gutted, and I am really excited about sitting in on a few of those. So I'm going to be consulting the schedule a little bit more, learning a little bit more about what is coming, and in the meantime, I think I have to go on the stage now. Hi, for everybody who doesn't know me, I am Bunny. I am on YouTube, Instagram, there's a lot of other things. I started out content creating about 6 years ago almost. I post 5 videos a week, and I share my journeys, not just in my van, but doing all sorts of cool stuff, and I want to encourage people to get out and live. That's the main thing.
That strength, and and go with the bend. What way do you bend? What way is your strength? And I would work from there, because you can develop additional strengths, but I would start with the one that you have.
Okay guys, the panel is over, and that was super fun. We are hanging out though in the Escapees area, and every night they're having activities here. So tonight they're doing like a movie night. Last night they had like a kickoff, and apparently Riley, didn't they say they're gonna binge watch the first season of Gutted?
Yes, but I don't think that's until tomorrow.
That's fine. It's gonna be fun. Now I of course went to the premiere and already saw it, but there's a lot of people here who are gonna get the first look at the Gutted season 1, and it's gonna be super fun. So I can't wait to see their faces, because I had a lot of fun and I know they will too. But hang on, Riley found something. Riley, what are you doing?
I don't know, I just came across this big X. I'm not sure what it's for, but I just got very ADD and started playing with it.
It's for the Escapees!
It's for the Escapees, but I don't exactly know why it's here.
For fun?
For funsies.
Okay guys, we're going behind the scenes here. We're behind the scenes on the back side of the build. So the other tent is over here. This is the back side. So let's go see what we can actually see from here. It's morning 3 at Gutted, and today we have a special mission. So, just taking in some of the beautiful views around camp. It is so quiet here. It's so nice. But yeah, just kind of taking a little walk, and then we have some things to do. So let's get ourselves together. Okay, before we go on our special mission, I've got to hook up my solar because I need to charge my Jackery badly. Okay, so today has been interesting. We went on a mission for the van team, and I can't talk to you guys about that, but it did not go as planned. Let me explain. We went to go pick up some things that are going in the van because they have like a runner, and so Riley and I were like, we'll do it, cool. And that part was not bad, except for the fact that when we got back into Riley's Subi, my coffee was sitting right here because that was a safe place until it wasn't, and then it fell, and my entire behind is now pumpkin spice booty, and I have to go into Home Depot with a wet behind for our next stop for the van team. Yeah, this is a very different experience for me this year. Super fun. I'm laughing so much. But this is what really happens at van events sometimes. Home Depot, here we come. Riley, are you getting eaten?
I'm what?
You're getting eaten by the foam?
I am. It just keeps rolling.
I'm filming. This is what the van looks like. The Subaru looks like. This is our mission, but this is only part of it. Oh my gosh, we're gonna die. Ah! Okay guys, so as you can see, I'm not currently at Gutted. It's still day 3 of Gutted though. We had to run some errands and pick up some things for the van team. And so afterwards we decided we needed a couple of other things because we were just in a super hurry and couldn't pick them up. So it's about 3 o'clock in the afternoon and we are just now eating lunch. We decided for some steak and shake. It's kind of crazy. So yeah, we're gonna restore our energy and our faith in life, and then we're gonna go run our errands and then get back to the event. Lunch. You need to eat lunch when you're at Gutted. Now, we just helped Dee with her live. This was her very first live, and it was super, super cool because there were so many people from the little tiny red van fam who came out to show her support and love. If you didn't catch that, she will have it posted on her page so you can go watch it, which is kind of cool. But for the time being, we're eating some lunch and then we're gonna go catch a panel, and yeah, this is our day here at Gutted.
You know, I don't know. You actually said that, I think, Dan. You were like, yeah, it's like a Monday.
Season 1, if we mix the teams up.
I would prefer that. Am I on Shane's team or no?
Yeah,
only if I'm on Shane's team.
I would like to do schoolyard playground where you.
I like that.
Everybody, we pick our own people.
That is being optioned for league, which was truthfully kind of in talking to a couple of my teammates, the only reason I agreed to do season 1.
For people to travel and attend or travel to compete, and the space that we have here is pretty amazing. And so I don't know all the details, but I just look around and I see what I
Production
like.
is here. The whole production team is here based in Kansas City.
Yeah, I think it was 6 or 8 weeks we started, or for our team, we started Zoom calling every Monday night.
Okay guys, so the talk earlier was super fun. You get some of the details from season 1, and there were some fun and interesting things in there for sure, some little nuggets, and those were previously not disclosed to anyone else. So coming to the event does have some definite advantages, but there's a few other things that we're going to be doing. I think next we're going to go check out some vendors. Okay, so a couple of things that we just kind of saw behind the scenes. Well, first and foremost, they have a theme this year for each individual vehicle. So that's a little different than last year, but also they have some cool mini challenges. So it's kind of adding some different elements to the actual filming, but also to the challenges that the competitors have kind of up against them. So that's kind of neat. Kind of neat to see how they've changed that up, because that's something that is definitely included in a lot of reality shows that are competition based, but it wasn't here last year. And so last year it was just a straight up build, but this year they're throwing more wrenches in. So I can't wait to see it when it's edited. As of what we were told so far, they're hoping to have it out by March, so that's kind of neat, but you know, we shall see, and I'll keep you guys posted here on the channel as to what they tell us and kind of when we find out. So you will have to see this if you weren't able to come out for sure. So one of the coolest things about this area is there's 2 tents, one that they're working under and one that's more of like an area that everybody can gather in. They have lots of cool chairs here, and people are just kind of gathering, watching from kind of a distance or just socializing, and that's really, really neat. But also this is the merch tent. Now inside the tent also, aside from the vendors and aside from the merch area, you can tour last year's schoolie, which is really cool. We're gonna go inside in just a second. But then they also have the board. The board is neat because it's a community-based board of what you can add or offer to others and what you might need in your rigs. So this is a good way for you to connect with others that might have a little expertise that you don't personally have. And this is super handy. So this is a community building event this way. But let's go inside the bus. I wanna show you guys what this thing looked like. Now they've been taking this thing around and showing it off as like a promotional thing since last year. Let me show you what you missed last year. Okay guys, so as you're looking around the bus, you'll notice there's lots and lots of drawers and cabinets. They even have a closet in there and a bathroom that has like a wet bath. So they have a toilet that can be moved in and out, and they actually raised the roof of the schoolie. So in addition to all those cool things that we just saw, they also hoisted up the roof in only 5 days. Now this was not an easy thing, and probably not something the average person would want to do, but the team committed to it. And even though last year the schoolie did not win, it was still fascinating to watch. There were moments where I was on the edge of my seat going, oh my goodness, I think the bus is gonna get it. And then you'd look over at the van and be like, oh, this one too, oh my goodness. And then you see the RV and are like, oh, but this is happening. It keeps you on the edge of your seat every day because you see more and more of the completion happening, and it is just wild. But again, let's go move around and see what else is here. No! Riley, what did you just say?
They ran out of t-shirt sizes of the one that I wanted. They still have like last year's shirt. They have the one that says Alamosa on them, but I think I don't want that one because I just wanted a generic gutted shirt.
Okay, so Riley is scanning for a chance to win one of the Anchor powerhouses, and of course they are one of the big sponsors here this year, and they've actually been powering most of the power tools because they didn't have power for a while. So there's a solar field that's charging up everything, and it's been pivotal here. So Riley's typing in her information, and there it is. Okay, so which one is this that you're trying to win?
It looks like it's their Anchor 521 portable power station. So it's about 256 watt hours.
Awesome, and they're giving away 5 of them. You never know what you're gonna find at Gutted. A giveaway, some cool stuff, a bus, a cool build. You know, there's just something going on in every direction. And even though it's a little overwhelming sometimes, it's absolutely fun. So, off to our next stop along this journey. Okay guys, Lady Bug Out sent us over here because one of her teammates actually is responsible for Gravity Vans. So let's take a look inside and see what exactly that Gravity Vans are all about. Now, I can already say, I took a little sneak peek. Oh my goodness. Yes, these are beautiful rigs.
Okay, so this table is made of Baltic birch and it spins over here. So if you're sitting in the seat, I could play cards with you, we could share a meal together, and it sits back, and I mean, it's comfort and functionality. So you've
Very
got
cool.
that there, or you can sit here on the couch and do your editing if you were going to edit. And then your shower.
There's a shower.
There's a shower in here. He has these custom-made cushions in Denver.
No, I heard about it.
And the shower is, the shower bin is here. So you can take the shower. Wait, ideally, you'll have a shower curtain and it'll attach to the ceiling. Take a shower here. Or if you don't want to take a shower, you could fill it with ice and have a really great party.
Oh my goodness.
With beer and wine, or you can watch your dog in it, or you can put your dog bed in there, or storage.
Yeah.
So you can do whatever you want with that. I'm gonna take a shower outside.
Oh, it's got an outdoor shower.
And you can do the outdoor shower and just attach your hose to it. And then you can take the same attachment around here.
Tear the bed out and make that our own and make that the office.
And you can plug it in here, and then you can fill your tanks, and you still have this nice, clean, shiny look.
That's really nice. Riley,
Yes.
there's so many vans that we can look at.
I know.
What have you thought about them so far?
They're so cute. I mean, I've seen so many different van build types, but it's always different when you like actually physically see it in person to really get a feel for like the size and the space.
Absolutely.
And of course, always collecting ideas for my future builds. So
Yes, this is a great way. There's several that are on display right here. In fact, this is a special booth right here, and we're going to tell you a little bit more about it in just a moment. They're going to be doing a little TED Talk workshop in just a minute, but this is the Gravity van that we toured a while ago, and this is a Van Do It right here, it looks like. And then here is the Winnebago. So we have some options to look into. I'm going to see if we can poke our head into at least one of these. Now, I think the coolest thing about seeing some of these that you can actually rent out is that each of them has a different layout. And so if you're traveling solo or with someone, you can kind of find something that works best for you. And so as we're looking in this one, for example, it's a little bit more stripped back. So it has an extra seat here for passengers. And then it has a bed that actually comes up and down, and then the Dometic right here, as opposed to the Gravity van a while ago that's set up more for like an everyday van life. Now, the cool thing about this particular company is it says hop in and go camp, and they make camping easy, which means that they do the hard part for you. They have the vans available, and all you have to do is pick what you're interested in, pick a time, and then schedule for pickup. So that's kind of cool. And so seeing these and being able to tour some of the different ones that they have out here, very, very neat. And again, if you're interested in building one and you're not sure if you want a certain design, this is a good way for you to see the different kinds of layouts by renting different ones and checking out what kind of works for different people and seeing what might work for you. Not to mention, if you're a person who thinks you might want a van life but don't necessarily want to take the plunge just yet, this is a good way for you to get a little taste to see what it's really about before you go and start investing money. So yeah, that was a cool booth. Let's go check out a demo that they're doing.
And I mean, this right here, I mean, this honestly, guys, this could be a finish on its own. We could walk away right now.
It was a happy accident when I did a design on a customer's countertop. And after I got done, I stood back and looked at it and I thought, what? Where did that come from?
Okay, so far, it has been pretty cool.
really amazing.
I'm really happy though that we're being able to go around and check out some more of the rigs. In fact, I'm gonna be going and checking out a tiny home next. That's right, one of you guys out there watching the channel found me here at the event and said, come look at my tiny home. So we're about to do this. And there's a few reasons why we're gonna do this, so we'll talk about it in just a minute. So we're stopping off here at this campsite, and you'll notice there is a tiny home. So we were told to come check this out, and I think you'll see why when we go inside. This is pretty neat. Often we check out things that are like van related, but tiny homes are a sustainable way that you can also do some interesting travels or some off-grid living. But more importantly, tiny homes are a very valid option for the housing crisis that's going on. And so when you're thinking of space and paring down, you don't necessarily have to be in something that is constantly moving. You could be doing something like this. And so we're gonna go look at how much room is inside this. It was only delivered yesterday. So here we go. What makes this place so special though is not just that it could be a viable housing option or that it's something that anyone could do, but it's also fully off grid, which means the water's here, the power's here, everything can come in this one unit. And so that's pretty neat. So realistically, it's something that is very interesting that I'm kind of fascinated by. So as we go inside, I think we're gonna see some more of those cool little details of why it's so neat. So we have 3 stairs to our destiny. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, actually 4. My bad, guys. Riley, from the outside, did it look this big?
No, I don't know what I was expecting, but this is like bigger than my first apartment.
This is pretty epic. Now we're gonna kind of tour around. I'm gonna show you a few of the things, and then we're gonna look through this little book right here a little bit. This is really cool. For all of those who don't like compostable toilets or chemical toilets, this has an actual regular toilet. There's a little outlet over here to the side, and then there are some cabinets here that are vented. So I'm curious as to what, oh wow! There's all of the electrical system inside this one cabinet. So it makes sense as to why it's vented now. That is nice. Oh, that is very nice. And because it's behind these doors, it would be out of harm's way when it comes to wetness, so that's good. Speaking of wetness, you can take a full shower in this, and this is a sizable unit. Let me just show you. So like, guys, realistically, there's activity room in here. I am not a small person. I'm 5'7", and there's a good chunk of room ahead of me up here where I could still move around. I can fully extend my arms almost. It's like I can do this right here. This is a normal bathroom attachment, so it's not pared down or tiny. This is nice. I mean, there's some room. If I stand at the back and push my arms out, I am still in the shower. I'm not outside into the room. In fact, I've stayed at some hotels that have smaller showers than this, realistically. This is the hot water heater, and again, bigger than the on-demands that a lot of places have. I know vans usually don't have something this big, so this could really pump some gallons out. And then here we have a sink with a butcher block top, so you could actually put your finger in this to pull it up and down. It is pretty heavy, I will say that, but it fits right inside here on this lip. And then this is your sink. Underneath, we have tons of cabinet space for a tiny home. I know that seeing this, if you're in a traditional sticks and bricks, it doesn't look like a lot, but these are pretty deep cabinets, and this is enough for you to access all your plumbing and have all of your kitchen items inside. And then look at this area over here. You have 3 windows, which really open up the space quite a bit. And on a day like today, look at these beautiful fall views out your window. Now, if you were in this tiny home, you could kind of envision yourself in this moment, like what this would be like if you were out on some property, and it's really nice. Of course, around the room, there are tons of outlets. They built out the baseboards just a little bit to run outlets throughout. So I see 1, 2 on this wall. Over here, there's 2 along this part, and then there's actually 2 along this also. And so lots of areas that you could plug in different items. So all in all, this is very, very cool. But you're probably asking yourself, where's the bed? Well, there could be a couple of different options for this. You could use a bed that converts out here in the living room space in all this room, or there's a little loft up there. Now the loft itself is not super big, but if you did need to, you could put a small bed up there. And inside this book, I just wanted to show you a few different things that are available. She left this in here for us to look at so we could kind of envision the space. This is what they look like whenever they are manufactured, and this is what they can be made to be. Something absolutely personalized and cute. And the more that you look into these, you can kind of find some information about the different packages that they have, what kind of solar that they use, what kind of toilets that they use. Look at this. Ooh, that is so cozy looking, so cute. And as we continue moving through, it just gets more and more adorable. Like, I am really excited about this and glad that we came by here to check this out, because look at this. I mean, it's a tiny home, but it's such a vibrant feel when you look at these photos and whenever it's all put together. Now, can you imagine if more of these little places existed? They would be great starter homes, great starter apartments, or for nomads like ourselves. These are great places for us to call home on a little tiny acreage. So I'm glad that they asked us to come and view this one because this is everything. Now while we're at Gutted, we're also going to be visiting some friends. We met Michael here at the event and this is his beautiful Winnebago. So we're gonna go and check it out and chit chat a bit. Guys, this place is huge. Now, it does have a couple slide outs. So right here, there's actually a slide out that really opens up the space quite a bit. And then there's one over by the bed also. But something that I really love about this is not just the slide outs and the ability to have space just to move around, even though, look at this guys, I can literally have my arms fully out in every direction and not hit the walls. But the thing that I love about it most so far is that you can also sleep several friends. So right over here is the main bed and that's a full-size queen there. That's huge. But then this actually folds down and turns into a bed also. And Michael was so kind to demonstrate that there's actually a pop out that has an extended space behind this cabinet right here. So there's more room for sleeping. But then look at that, a sleeper loft right above the cab. So many cool things in here. Yeah. This is nice. I'm back at the Castle and we're working on this special project for Dee. And so we wanted to make sure she knew that everyone was here to support her, even our friends that couldn't be here. So we put together this really cute thing. And well, it's turning out so fun. I'll show you guys this one section. We're not finished editing yet, but that's right, it's saying LBO. And we're gonna take this over to her at the tent. This is gonna be one of her longer days, so we're really hoping this gives her energy. Okay, so we came back this way because we're gonna go do something special for Dee and we finished it up. And do you see this thing behind us? Yeah, so we went on a little tour of that just now.
It's so cool.
So nice.
Very luxurious.
How much was it?
$1.2 million.
So we're gonna walk away before we break something, but oh my gosh, I've never seen something so luxurious and so capable of being off-road. They were confident enough that they could go off-road. They have glass inside of it, like glass. Like I would break everything, but they know that they won't. What? That's wild.
What's up?
We were thinking about you. We know you've been working really, really hard. So we did something. And we hope you don't mind.
And I think you'll love it.
I hope so. Bye, Dee. Hi, Dee. We're so happy for you. So excited for Team Van.
Yeah, I'm sorry we couldn't make it there, but I got great faith in you. Keep living off of caffeine and Skittles, and we'll see you soon. Go Team Van!
What's up, Lady Bug Out? This is Aussie Van Man here, my buddy Wiley Wallaby. We are just wanting to wish you the best of luck out there today. You know, we believe in you, Dee, and I know you'll do a really good job. And you know what? Don't worry if you stuff up, because it's not like everybody's going to be watching on TV, right? Yay, go Dee! Yay!
Hey, we're sending our love and support to you, Dee. You're kicking ass. I'm seeing all the behind the scenes. I wish we could be there to cheer you on, but you're kicking ass and we love you so much. Lady Bug Out for life. Yeah. Yar!
I'm so excited for you that you get to be on the season 2 cast of Gutted. Can you believe that we all met just a year ago? So look how far we've come. I'm so excited for you, and I know that you're gonna do great, and you're gonna come out of this just stronger and better and so awesome. And I hope you're having lots of fun, because we're definitely cheering you on. Yay!
Be aggressive. Be aggressive. Punch those in their faces. Win, win, win. Sending you ladybug energy. Love you, D.
Hey D, so I know that we're here with you and we're cheering you on and we get to see you all the time, but I just wanted to say I'm super thankful that you invited me to Gutted last year because my whole world has changed since then and it has been absolutely awesome. You guys are the best friends ever, and so of course, go LBO. Yes!
Hi D, we're here. We're supporting ya. Sorry we couldn't make it. Love you. Keep going strong.
Hey D, sorry we couldn't be there, but we know you'll do great.
All right, I got a message for Ladybug out, but I'm gonna wrap it to D because D gets degrees, D gets it done, building with ease, a breeze, so breathe that air. Schoolie RV, it's Gutted, supporting everybody there. But if they ask you who's won, you tell them van life. Got it done. Because let's face it, we're way more fun. But on the off chance the blue team finds itself stuck, go out and find yourself a thrifted duck. Good luck.
Hey D, this is Dawn, way out in Ashland, Oregon. I heard you're killing it in Gutted and putting in some great energy into your build. I hope I get to see you soon, but until then, I just want to send my heart, soul, love, and good energy out to you, and good luck on the van build. I know you're gonna do great. Great.
God. Oh my gosh. I thought it was funny. You're making me cry.
Okay guys, I'm waking up and it's the last day of Gutted. Today is the day that they finish everything, and I will say this, today I woke up feeling the weather a little bit. It was very chilly the past 2 nights. In fact, the first night it got down into the 30s and then last night it got down into the 40s, so it was cold. And I woke up congested as a result. So this is gonna be an interesting way to wrap up an event. You guys are gonna hear me talking through my nose like Kermit the Frog, but it is what it is. There's nothing I can do about it. But for the time being, I am in my van doing a little bit of work, and then we're gonna go check out what we can see. Now it is gonna be pretty limited today on what we can see because the competition wraps up, so they don't want to give away any of the secrets. However, I know that they were hard at work until about midnight last night, and then they had an early call this morning, so it's gonna be exciting. Okay guys, I'm back in the van, repping Team Blue, go van go, and today we're about to find out who wins. Now I can't tell you guys who wins, you'll have to watch the series when it comes out, but I am so excited. I got a chance to talk to Dee last night after she was finished, and it just sounded like they did so many cool projects, so I can't wait to see it. Now, again, I won't be able to share what it looks like either because that's part of the intrigue of it all, but I did hear there was a little bit of drama unfolding kind of throughout. So it's gonna make for a very interesting show once it does air. Okay guys, you can see they closed off the tent so that nobody can see in. They're actually filming the final pieces of the show right now where they're talking to each group and they're going through with the judges' review. So this is gonna be fun. Riley.
Yes.
It has been a wild ride.
Yes, it has.
I feel so tired.
Yeah, it's been kind of chaotic.
Yes. There's been a lot going on though. And Riley, who do you think's gonna win now?
I'll be honest, I didn't get a chance to look at the IV.
I haven't either.
But I think the van team's gonna win. I mean,
blue.
I really do.
I haven't looked at any of the rigs. Yesterday, I ended up laying down for a little while because I had to take some medication and I missed my opportunity to look inside a bit more. So I'm hoping I'll get to see it before we leave. If not, I'll be just as surprised as you guys, but I'll know who the winner is, but I can't tell. So we're about to head over here and see what happens, but DEFCON 5, radio silence. Well guys, just like that, Gutted is finished. and we had such a good time. It was so nice to meet everyone from the different teams, to interact with some of the people who were there just enjoying it as spectators like myself, and just to be able to enjoy an event that is here for all of us as nomads. It was really unique this year because they did have those plot twists and changes, but all in all, I would say this one is a wrap. If you've enjoyed coming along with me and seeing some of the Gutted event, I hope that you'll consider coming along next year whenever they have their next season 3. It'll be super fun, and I know that they are looking to it to make it even better than they did this year or last. Every year, it just gets better. Until next time, guys, bye!